I had my reality show about to come out, and they're like going at the Special Olympics calling like McDonald's, Kraft, like, look, we're pulling ads unless he issues an apology. And Showtime took the joke off, which I still get stopped for that joke to this day. Like, it's out there. And I was like, and it was a fake apology. I'm just being blunt. My publicist wrote it.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
You were speaking of David, when he talked about the George Floyd thing, of course, what he said was, I would have shot him.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it went viral and he actually went online and apologized for it.
Yep.
Do you think he should apologize for telling a joke?
That's on him. I think he was more apologizing to George Floyd's family.
Yeah.
I don't think he was apologizing to the public. I think he was like, look, I talked to the family. I apologize to them. It was no malicious intent behind it. But the bigger issue is like, at first I thought somebody bootlegged it. That's what I thought. Because that's what happened with Mike Epps and Shannon. Somebody bootlegged the show, and that's the bigger issue. But then I realized I said it on my podcast. The bigger issue is somebody. Then I saw it, and I go, oh, nobody didn't bootleg this. He released it. He, at his own accord, because there was a camera shot from behind him, and then he released it on his thing, and it was like a week old before it really caught wind. And I was like, I had to apologize, a fake apology, about 6 years ago, because I said the R word on stage, retarded. I said that word. People got mad. I said that word. So I had to issue this whole apology. Shoot, I had to fly to D.C. and meet with a bunch of special needs people. It got that deep.
Wait. You didn't get in trouble for the Tourette's heckler in the back where you were imitating the Tourette's?
Nope.
But the R word got it.
The R word, it was because I was a perfect level celebrity to go after.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because I have my reality show coming out. So I was big enough that they could get traction, but I wasn't big enough to say, fuck off. You know what I mean? So I wasn't Louis C.K. or Dave Chappelle. Yeah, I couldn't be like, yeah. I had my reality show about to come out, and they're like going at the Special Olympics calling like McDonald's, Kraft, like, look, we're pulling ads unless he issues an apology. And Showtime took the joke off, which I still get stopped for that joke to this day. Like, it's out there. And I was like, and it was a fake apology. I'm just being blunt. My publicist wrote it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that is all about. But how you lost and you here? That your Siri is a little slow talking about the R word. Been here for 10 minutes. But let me tell you something. Most apologies are fake. The David. He did that probably because he felt bad because he did talk to George Floyd's family and he did have Trey the Truth. He had Steven Jackson, which I feel like just those guys, and I have so much respect for Trey the Truth and Steven Jackson. Met them numerous times. They're good guys. But I'll just be blunt. Please stay out of comedians' business. I would never tell you how to make a jump shot. I would never tell Trey how to rap a bar. That's not my world. So with comedians, you can't pick and choose what you're offended by. I know it sucks that it happened to your friend and it's a tragic event, but as comedians, man, that's what we do, take dark shit and I'll give you an example. My brother died of a heroin overdose, right? The week after he dies, SNL has a sketch where they're talking about heroin. They're making fun of people with heroin. Dude, I got so many DMs like, you mad? You gotta go after SNL. I said, no. I was like, look, they don't know my brother died. It wasn't like Gary's brother died, we're about to release this video now. I go, and honestly, it was true. I was like, that's how heroin addicts act. Everything they said in that sketch that they did was how my brother acted. And I was like, if my brother is watching this, he's gonna be dying laughing. He goes, yep, that's what we do. So I wasn't mad about that. They weren't coming after me. Now I see the George Floyd thing with David Lewis a little different. He said his name, he meant that. But like I said, if he did that on Kill Tony, they're going nuts and cracking up. But he just did it in front of an audience that some people didn't know him.
Do you feel like apologies take power away from y'all? Like every time somebody has to get up and apologize, like y'all lose a little bit of power?
Without question. Yeah,
so,
without question.
Like in a perfect world, how do we get back to the point where, because I can vividly remember the day where comedians just said what they wanted to say, and that was just it. Like y'all had a lane where y'all was just able to get off on y'all craft, and that was it.
We still can. Don't let people think we can't.
Okay.
The problem is people bringing these phones to the shows and releasing our stuff without our permission, and then you get this whole uproar behind it. But in the end, I bet you even the David Lucas guy, it's going to sell him more tickets.
For sure.
Because as many comments as you saw, like, how could you do that going in on, there was that many more going, stand on your shit, keep doing that. So it only helped them. Cancel culture is like, it's almost like we go back to the Katt thing. Even if Katt went in on you, it's a good thing.
Right.
It's a good thing. It's not costing you work. You're not getting canceled off comedy clubs or movies and TV shows because of it.